welcome to Cougar basketball.
Wave the flag for Cougar basketball.
This is Chicks Rebel, and you're watching me on Cougars Courtside, and here's what's going on.
My favorite memory on the court would be the best assist I ever gave in my life, which was the 35-foot jump shot Taylor hit against Arizona State.
My favorite memory on the court from my time at Washington State was when Taylor made the game winner against Arizona State on senior night 3 years ago. Yes.
My favorite memory on the court in my time at WSU really didn't happen when I was on the court, but it was Taylor's senior night when he hit that shot after Marcus passed him the ball. I hate to give Marcus credit for that pass, but he did the right thing there.
His senior night, and it was just like real exciting. I've never been in an atmosphere like that, so I feel like that'll be like the best memory I ever had in my life on the court here at WSU.
I'll never forget that, just the energy in the crowd. I know Taylor had a terrible shooting night before, and I think that was one of his only shots that he made. And I was just so happy for him, so I'll never forget that.
Off the court, my favorite memory at this school, I just probably just chilling with my teammates. You know, I'm a lot closer with them than I am with people back home. So anytime I'm, with Reg or Abe or Brock, it's always like a good time. So I'm gonna miss, just chilling with them, kicking back, being goofy.
Off the court, my favorite memory has to be hooky bobbing with Aaron Baines and Caleb Forrest. We took the hood of a car from a car that wasn't being used, tied it to the back of another car, and laid on it and got towed around the wheat fields during the winter in the snow. It was freezing, but it was fun.
Favorite memory off the court. There's just so many people I've met over my last 5 years here that, just the relationships I've built with people off the court have been great. Coaches, players, obviously teammates. My teammates mean the world to me. They're friendships that I've made for the rest of my life. But even people just, that have come out and supported us, that means a lot too. So I feel like we have some of the best fans in the Pac-12. Fact.
What will I miss most about Washington State? Probably just the whole Coug Nation and the love they give me, because when I'm here, I feel wanted. I go back home and I'm not really that much to look at, or everyone has something negative to say about me. But here, I feel, pretty much famous for the most part, and that's a good feeling to feel, so I might miss that most.
What I will miss most about Washington State is for sure Cougar country. They don't have a bad thing on the menu, and I've been through everything there, so I'm going to miss that for sure.
What I'll miss most about Washington State, just the love that they have for their athletics here. They really treat their athletes right. They really care about you. You walk down Boulder, or in the athletics buildings. People ask how your day's going. That stuff means a lot. And even the fans, they really care about how you're doing. They care about how you're playing. They show you a lot of love, on the court and off. So definitely miss all their support.
I'd like to be remembered as a respectable guy who did the right thing on and off the court, and to prove to everyone that becomes a student athlete that they can get a tough degree, even though they play a sport.
Well, a down-to-earth, nice-looking guy who was real humble the whole time he was here, real energetic when I was on the court, and that's pretty much it.
I'd really like to be remembered as a leader of our team, just a guy who did, the right things on the court and off. I take a lot of pride in being the captain of our team, and I would hope that that means a lot to our fans. So hopefully somebody who did that, try to do the little things on the court to keep our team together through tough times and enjoy the good times as well. So that's how I'd like to be remembered.
The fan support has been great. It's always positive. The student section's always full, or close to full, and they're always loud, and it's a good place. It's a good home court advantage for us.
It meant a lot. I really don't hold myself, to that high caliber of a player, but, they make me feel like I'm needed on the court. And anytime we play here, and I go out, I feel a whole lot, more energized when they in there rooting me on. And even when we have away games, they show a lot of support. So that's just something I wasn't used to before I got here, and I'm going to really miss that when I leave the school.
Yeah, fans mean a lot. It's unreal how much more, how much better we are when they're into it. Like when they're into it, there's a lot of them, and they're loud. Our level of play goes through the roof. And when they're, I'm not saying that we should base it off them, but when they're loud, we're a different team. So we definitely appreciate their support, and we'll be hoping that they'll come out in full force on Saturday against the Dogs.
Potter. I'm a sophomore from Minnesota, and I am number 42. To this team, I bring physical presence inside and positive energy off the bench. So my favorite place to play is Arizona State. I think their gym and complex is just really nice, and it's a great floor. It's a good atmosphere. My favorite player growing up, I watched Kevin Garnett from Minnesota, and he's a big presence inside, and I always looked up to him. Off the court, we don't have that much time, but I spend a lot of time sleeping and studying or listening to music and just trying to hang out with my friends when I have off time. I chose WSU because I love the college atmosphere, the small college town, and all the Cougar pride within the students, and I just fell in love with it when I stepped on the campus.
Hey Washington State students, guess what? We got approval on a camp out by this administration and the university, and we're going to camp out Friday night, 5 o'clock. It's called Camp Out Beasley. So make sure to set up your tent, be ready to go. It is going to be off the hook. So make sure to be there 5 o'clock Friday night, camp out all night in advance of the Saturday men's basketball game against the University of Washington. Let's go beat the dogs, Camp Out Beasley.
Thank you for watching Cougars Courtside. See you next week. Go Cougs!